Yo, what's up, guys? Yeah, it's your guy again here, Toiletol, and yeah. So this video is just an appreciation video, and I really want to thank the 160 plus people who've subscribed to my channel. I mean, thank you so much. I haven't really been vocal about people subscribing to my channel. I really haven't, indicated anywhere in writing that, hey, you need to subscribe to this channel. But today I just want to thank you so much for the people who've subscribed to the 160 plus, I think, people who've subscribed to the channel. Yeah. And yeah, there's something in for you, something good that's coming. Yeah, and to organize a long distance trip to, well, outside the country. Yeah, through road, not by air. Yeah, so I think it's really going to be an awesome event. Yeah, and this is what I'm going to be bringing to your screens. I mean, it's going to be a really good trip, and I'm going to fill you in on the details. Yeah, the car guys, people are really worried about, hey, can I drive my car to, outside the country? Can I go to Rwanda? Can I go to Uganda? Can I go to Tanzania? Yeah, I think that's possible. Yeah, so I'm also going to feature about, I'm going to feature the details about the car, the cost, and the fuel used. I know this is going to really interest a lot of guys. Yeah, and probably the border, the requirements that are involved in, crossing countries. I've never done this before, so it's going to be a first time thing for me. Yeah, and I've really been doing a lot of research around. Yeah, really asking about people who've done this before, and I haven't really gotten that conclusive details. Yeah, some of them are really fuzzy. Yeah, it's not until you do this on your own that's when you can really get what takes place when people go intercounty. Yeah, so I'll be doing a self-drive, me and my friend. Yeah, we decided, why don't we go. Initially we were supposed to be going around 4 people, but you know what happens when people organize for trips. Yeah, so we only remained 2 people, and even if it was just going to be me alone, I think I was just going for the trip. I mean, I'd set my sights for this trip, and it was going to happen with people or without people. Yeah, so apparently there's a friend of mine I'm traveling along with. Yep. And I also thought we'd have a convoy of say 5, 7 cars. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Yeah, people have reasons why they couldn't make it, which is understandable. Yeah, yeah. For me, going for this trip, I think would really open up, open up people's mind on, hey, I can do this thing. Someone has to do it so that the other people can, follow suit. So this is what I'm going to do, and hopefully hope that this will encourage someone that you can practically do these trips. It's going to be a first time for me. I've never been outside the country. Yeah, probably just by flight, but not by road. This is going to be a first event for me. It's going to be a first event. Yeah, it's going to be a first time for me driving outside the country. Yeah, so I'm going to fill you in, guys, on the details. Yeah, it's supposed to happen in a few weeks time, probably a few weeks time. Yeah, so I'm going to fill you in on the details on where I'm going to, yeah, and which country I'll be driving to. Yeah, but so for now, I just want to show you the car I'll be using. I've done prior preparations and arrangements, not entirely 100%, but yeah, what I've done so far should be able to, last me, I think, 1,000 kilometers to and fro. That should be around 2,000 kilometers. Wow, that's a long distance. Yeah, so we can go to the car and check out the kind of car I'll be using, the kind of preparations I've done on the car itself. Yeah, and then after that, I think we can talk about the other preparations on probably about the trip itself. Yeah, so we can walk. Let me go down to the car area, and yeah, and probably we can see what ride I'm using. Yeah, this is still a new building. Yeah, as you can see the lifts still have boards around them. Yeah, I think this is good, especially when you're moving things, yeah, so that you don't damage the walls. Yeah, of the lifts. Yeah, so basically, yeah, this is the car I'll be using. It's a Toyota Mark II, 2004, I think. Almost, this is 20 years old. 2003, I think 2004, not quite sure, but it should be around 20 years old. Yeah, so this is what I'll be using. Yeah, so on the exterior, what we have, I did new tires. Yeah, they're still well treaded. Yeah, these are 16 inches. This is what let me check out here. Yeah, this is an aspect ratio of 205, width of 60, and radial 16 inches. Yeah, so the tires are still new. They're like 2 years old. 2 years old, and it's still well treaded. I hardly drive the car. Yeah. So if we walk around the car, this is the sticker we got for the Mark II Club of Kenya. Everyone, I think most people who drive Mark IIs in Kenya have this sticker. There's also this on the rear of the window has Toyota Mark II Club of Kenya. Yeah, so pretty much this is the car that I'll be using to drive all the way. So you can have a look inside. Yeah, this is the same car I used when I was doing the Nairobi to Narok road trip. Yeah, so I bought the service parts. I really still haven't used them. I bought brake pads. I bought for all the sets of tires, for the front brake pads and the rear brake pads. I took the car to have them changed, but my mechanic told me that the rear brake pads are still okay. Yeah, the front brake pads were changed. What I have again is oil. Yeah, I need to really work on change the oil. The oil is really important for such kind of a trip. Yeah, we need to change the oil. So let me just show you. I'm going to have this here. Yeah, so these are the kind of things I have to change. Yeah, so with me I have the oil. I have the oil. This is the air filter. Yeah, the air filter. I still have to change this. Yeah, these are really good quality Bosch. Different from what I've been using. I got this from Pickup Auto Parts along Baricho Road. Yeah, so this air filter. I actually have 2 boxes. Yeah, so I have 2 boxes of the Bosch air filter. Yeah, this here for my rear brake pads. Yeah, which I was told that no, this is the sorry, this is the oil filter. Yeah, this is the oil filter. I'll go have my oil changed. The oil I still have is still good. I changed my oil last year in December. That was 2023 when I was driving to Malindi. You can check out the trip I took to Malindi Watamu. That's the time I changed my oil filter. Oil is still fairly good, but yeah, you never know. I have to just change the oil because of the long distance trip. Yeah, what do we have here again? Let me see. Yeah, I have the Castrol oil, Castrol Edge. This is 4 liters. I think the car consumes 4.2 liters. Yeah, this is synthetic oil. This is the oil I also changed last time. I just decided for the long distance I need this oil. It's one of the, it's a good oil. It served me well. It has served me well so far. Yeah, and yeah. So that will have to be changed. And one thing again, I always drive around with my coolant. Let me show you. Yeah, so I always drive around with the coolant. You never know when your engine could you know, heat up and require you to have coolant. If you check out my video on the trip to Narok, again I talked about always driving around with a coolant bottle and an extra bottle of oil. Yeah, so for everyone who owns a car needs to have coolant in their trunk, in their boot, extra coolant. This will come in handy. Besides that, yeah, this here is the rear brake pads. They're really tiny for the Toyota Mark II. Totally strange from what I saw on the front wheel. Look at how tiny they are. Yeah, I also got this from Pickup Auto Parts along Baricho Road. Yeah, he's the one who supplies me the car parts. Genuine parts. These are brake pads. I think I'll probably use this after my trip. Yeah, fire extinguisher, very important. Yeah, also have my fire extinguisher. Yeah, we've seen cases of cars catching fire by the roadside. It's a really frightening thing. Yeah, pretty much that's what I have on my boot. Yeah, so I'll probably go and change my oil before the trip and change my air filter and just have one extra one in the boot. Oh yeah. Yeah, so we can have a look at the boot, the bonnet. Oh dear, I really sustained bad scratches in the bonnet. My shocks have run out. My bonnet shocks have run out, so I'm using this as this is what I'm using to support my bonnet. Yeah, so basically this is how the Mark II engine looks like. A naturally aspirated engine. Yeah, nothing fancy about it. It's a big engine. Longitudinal means that the engine, the pistons are lined up, they're lined up along the length of the car. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this has 6 pistons. It's a 6 cylinder, straight 6, inline 6. Yeah, it's a straight 6. Yeah, longitudinal engine. Yeah, this is on this is a 4-speed gearbox. Quite an old engine. 4-speed automatic gearbox. Yeah, nothing much fancy about the engine. Yeah, my battery was replaced early this year. This is my coolant bottle. I lost my coolant cap. This also has to be fixed. I think my coolant levels are halfway. That's okay. This is the coolant I also used. It's been that level ever since I went for the trip at Malindi. Yeah. My oil, which definitely have to change. I think my oil is low. Yeah, but the oil is still fresh. It gets some light. As you can see, my oil is still yellow. This is what, brown. It's almost turning dirty, but the good thing, it's not black in color. So this can still do, but it's really low. The reason why my oil is low is because I had a slight leakage. The head cover. Yeah, I've been this place has been leaking oil. Yeah, so I also have to go and have this fixed. What they'll do is probably just take this. Oh dear, that's nice. They'll have to take the top cover out. Yeah, and get a new rubber lining. Yeah, for the top cover. And I don't know how they're going to do that, because I can see previously there was silicone applied. Yeah, and I'm made to understand that silicone is not good for sealing oil. It's not a good thing for the top cover when you use silicone. That's what I hear. I'm not so sure. I'm not an engine expert. Yeah, but so I'll have to have that changed, because oil has been leaking next to this timing belt cover. What else again? My power steering fluid, that looks okay. My brake fluid looks okay. Transmission fluid, I changed that last year, so I think that's okay. This is my washer. This is my window washer. So I think that this too is okay. We just add some water, some soapy water. Yeah, and probably the engine also needs to be cleaned. These are stains from the paint job that I did 2 months ago. Yeah, one thing I also did on the car is I also changed my headlights. On my way back from Mombasa, on my way back from Malindi to Nairobi, I actually arrived late. I arrived in Nairobi at around 9 o'clock in the night, and it was so frustrating. That was the worst night drive I ever had using this car. I mean, I was getting a lot of flashes. I was really cars driving with the high beams, and that really blinded me so much, and that driving experience was not good at all. Yeah, so even at times when you flash someone to dip their lights, they don't do that. Yeah, and headlights, man. So I was driving at 40-50 kilometers per hour, just because I couldn't see well and my high beams were so weak. Well, so what I did is I changed my high beams, and I got some killer high beams. I don't know if you can see. These high beams are, man. Yeah, I think they're 210 of the guy I bought them from Horizon Lights. These are 210 watts. What I had initially was 55 watts. Let me see. We can. Yeah, so I really got some nice high beams. I don't know. Sometimes when I have them on, I get people flashing me, hey, you are too bright. Yeah, I don't use them that much. I actually don't use them because At times it could be blinding to someone. They're not the ones that blind people. They just when I installed these high beams, I actually did a DIY thing. When I installed the high beams, I adjusted the headlight so that it doesn't go above the window screen of any oncoming car. Yeah, so what I did was I drove the car next to a wall and just there's a cut-off point, like when you have your high beams on and direct them towards a wall. There's a cut-off point. It actually creates a line. Yeah, so when that line is above the windshield, then that definitely is going to blind oncoming drivers. But this, I adjusted this, so where did I adjust them from? There's an adjustment area here. I can't really find, this here. Yeah, there's something like a gear there that I used to adjust. So they're a little bit lower, but this is really perfect. This has really helped me. Night driving, I do not fear driving at night, and and when there's an oncoming car with high beams on, and when I just flash them, and immediately they just dip their lights. Yeah. So I got my bulbs from Horizon Lights. He's on Facebook. Yeah, you can reach him out. He's the one who supplied me with my high beams. Yeah, I thought of also fixing my low beams. This car comes with the H4. This is the H4 bulb. And then this is the low beams, and this should be the fog lights. Yeah, so what I changed was just the high beams. What I need to change is the low beams. Yeah, but he told me that the ones here are so powerful, so what I can use for now, I can just use what I have. Yeah, but now when I can't really see, when I need to see further, that's when I can I can have my high beams on. Yep. Yeah, so pretty much that's what the car is all about. Yeah, these are beams, 2000 engine. Yeah, this is my air filter. Just pull that out. Yeah, well, this still looks clean. Yep. Yeah, but I'm going to definitely just discard it before the trip. This still looks okay. Yeah, I'm probably just going to change it. Be headed for the trip. Okay, all right. It is closed. Yeah. So I think yeah, that's all about the car. It's a 5-seater. This can seat 5 people. Oh yeah, I also changed my shocks. They are the old shocks. Yeah, someone asked me if I can give them out so that you can use them as scrap. So I'm not going to throw them away. Just give them out. Yeah, the shocks I had were kind of modified. You can see. I don't know. They just used rubber, as you can see. Yeah, so these are the shocks. I also replaced my shocks. Yeah, so what I did was I replaced the shocks for the rear tires. Yeah, the front tire still has okay shocks. Now if we look inside, what we have, nothing fancy. Yeah, just an okay interior. The old school radio, Yeah, the gear selector. Yeah, nothing much. I also did my wheel alignment. Yeah, so I'm okay. I also did my wheel balancing. I'm okay. I need to, my insurance should be expiring on the 4th, so that is also needs to be renewed. My Comesa insurance should be out also soon. I haven't put that yet. Yeah, so pretty much that's it. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to fill you in on more details about the trip. Yeah, this was meant to be an appreciation video, but yeah. Oh, before I go, this is the package of the headlights that I got. These are H4 LED. Yeah, really powerful headlights. Yes, I got this from Horizon Lights. You can check them out on Facebook. Yeah, so people, that's it for now. And once again, for the subscribers that have subscribed, thank you so much. Yeah, so this is the time you really want to subscribe to my channel, and please comment, like, share. Yeah, because this is going to be an awesome trip coming up, and you don't want to miss this. Yeah, so kindly subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and share, comment, and yeah, share with your friends and share with your family members. Yeah, and I really appreciate. Yeah, thank you so much, and see you on the day of the trip. Bye bye.